Alright, now for the next part of this video, I gotta pause for a minute and show you something real quick. Now, go with me to Psalms chapter 119. Alright, now for those who don't know, Psalms chapter 119, the prophecy in the Psalms, J.R. Church, I believe, was the first one to reveal this. And maybe there might have been a few others, but I know J.R. Church did, which was that the Lord revealed in Psalms, counting from Psalms chapter 1 going forward, how he was connecting the chapters of the Psalms to the years starting with 1901. So in other words, Psalms chapter 1 represents the year 1901. And what he did was the Lord would leave key phrases or information in the chapters that would point to something that took place in those years. You can go look this up. Just Google prophecy in the Psalms. I know many of you know this already, but some don't. And you'll find how you can see certain events that were written in the chapters that match that year. So like Psalms chapter 48 would be 1948. And it talks about the birth of Israel, the rebirth of Israel. And even Psalms 47, which was 1947, talks about the UN getting together the Palestinian partition plan. You can find Psalms 67 would be 1967. You can go through it and look it up. You know what I mean? Psalms 104 talks about a Leviathan, a sea beast, a beast creature from the sea that causes destruction. And you can match that up with the Indian Ocean tsunami from 2004. And actually the verse that talks about the Leviathan is verse 26 in Psalm 104. It's verse 26. And the day the Indian Ocean tsunami happened was December 26th. So God even gave the date for it. Anyway, Psalms 119 would match the year 2019. Now, watch this. Psalms 119 is actually the longest chapter in the Bible. Okay? You have Psalms 117 is the shortest chapter in the Bible. It's just 2 verses. Psalms 118, and specifically, I believe, verse 8, is the exact middle of the Bible. And then Psalms 119 is the longest chapter in the Bible. It's 176 verses. But what you'll notice is, and in Psalm 119, which represents the year 2019, it is broken up, as you see here, it is broken up into the 22 Hebrew letters of the Bible, the 22 Hebrew letters, and there's 8 sections to each one. So 22 letters, there's 8 sections. 22 times 8 equals 176. And there's a total of 176 verses in there. Now, I saw the 22 and I immediately thought that was interesting because in this year, Psalms 119, that was last year, 2019, Hanukkah, and remember, the 8 points to Hanukkah. Hanukkah it started on December 22nd. There's the 22. So I said to myself, okay, if Hanukkah started on December 22nd, let me apply this 176 days and see where it takes me to. Are you ready for this? It takes you to tomorrow, June 14th. I kid you not. From Hanukkah, December 22nd, 2019, until tomorrow, June 14th, is 176 days. So again, we see signs pointing to June 14th. Now, there's more as confirmations that I'm going to show you about tomorrow. And I may get to that even tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you that and stop for a minute before I get to the next part. Because so far, we have gone through the first half of the month, from Pentecost on to tomorrow, basically the first half of this month of June, from Pentecost being May 31st, the final weekend of May, until tomorrow, June 14th. But what I'm going to show you is how I believe the Lord, even though he seems to be pointing to tomorrow, and it's possible the rapture or something significant could happen tomorrow, I don't believe it will. Because I believe we're being shown the end of this month being the time frame. And I'm going to show you how he gave us an even greater sign in the heavens that points to the end of this month. But in the next video, I'm going to show you how the entire month, all the Sundays of this month, going back from Hanukkah, Pentecost, the last Sunday in May 31st, going through the Sundays of this month of June, all of them are a warning to us that the birth is about to happen. Wait until you see this. I'm going to show you the breakdown of this month of June 2020 and the Sundays of this month telling a story of what is about to happen.